Hey guys, I got another new carry setup for my SPMC bag. Might be a little something different, but it might be something that'll help you out. If you're so inclined, stick around and check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Yeah, I've been struggling with my SPMC bag. I tried it out as a standalone tool bag, and for what I do, it's just not enough stuff. I mean, you can get a good bit of stuff in there if you saw my 15-pound loadout video. Check it out up here. I'll let you know that worked, but I just need more stuff. I mean, I do a variety of things, and yeah, I got a golf cart. I carry everything around. But in the golf cart, stuff falls in the back, and you got to dig for it. So I think I might have the answer. Part of my problem was I use a lot of drills, or not a lot. I use a drill and my impact driver quite a bit. So I thought I'd load this bag out as just a drill bag to carry around all the stuff. Of course, you already know about the Milwaukee M12 impact and the cool holster that comes with it. Of course, it's removable. Lockout lock. Safety, always safety. So yeah, you got that removable, got the magnetic flap everybody knows about by now. If you don't, it's pretty sweet. You can carry that on your belt. Always have your impact with you. Got a little reversible action. You want right or left-handed. So yeah, that works pretty good. But you get that kit of the M12, and you get the little compact drill as well. Now, yeah, you could just run that and put your driver bits in there, but what if you got to do two things at once? Sometimes you do. So now I've been running my drill inside the bag there. Otherwise, you leave it in the back of the cart, in the little box cart, and it falls around, and you might have something, throw in something in the back and bury it, and you'll never see it again. You'll be looking for that thing all day. Inside the bag, I got a little small index. It's kind of handy size. You could probably find a better drill index that fits wise, but as far as quality wise, if you haven't tried these Cle-Line Bit Barrels, they're pretty good. This is an old set. I've had this one for going close to 4 years. Most of them are still there. Got a couple of small ones that get lost and broken, but I don't usually drill teeny tiny holes. Sometimes you do, but you can always find another bit. But this is the one I carry around, and that thing works really good. A little spendy. Like I say, you could find a better form factor to fit in the bag and give you a little more room, but I like those right there. Cle-Lines work pretty good. Also, I just threw these in there the other night because I was using them and I didn't put them back in where I wanted, but got a set of Milwaukee long reach nut drivers. Fit in the little impact really good. Of course, they're both Milwaukee, so you know they're going to fit in there. Need to get those long reach nuts out, nut drivers, self-tapping screws, what have you. There you go. Also in the bag, of course, got a little O light. Can't have too many little flashlights going. 2 is 1, 1 is none, right? This one works good too if you need a little extra light. You can clip it on your cap. Get you a little head-mounted light kind of thing. So yeah, there you go on that one. Of course, on this side, I've just got a little set of extra tools I carry around if I'm in that bag. Of course, you saw my vessel screwdriver video. I've swapped over that one for now. The old classic Impact 11-in-1. Had a funny comment from a viewer the other day. Didn't know your wrist could get impact power on there. Funny stuff. But yeah, a little side. This one comes with the side pouch. Tool carrier. Same setup. Got the magnetic back. Clip it on your belt. Carry a little extra tools. I got my extra set of Knipex electrician shears in there. Just for utility cutting. Fits down in there. Still got some room up at the front. Put some more extra bits right there in the front. Got a tape clip. I don't really run a measuring tape on the side of that because then you're getting extra 2 inches of bulk off there. If you do carry that as a belt clip, then you're getting kind of wide there. Sometimes you got to squeeze in some spaces, and I'm big enough where I don't need anything extra hanging off the side cars. Let's see. And then, of course, you got the front pouch, you got a back pouch. Front pouch, you can carry your extra bits so they're not rolling around everywhere. Of course, I got these little rail kind of set up from Nico. Got a metric, a standard Allen wrench set, and then a Torx with the bigger ones have the security bit with the hole in them. But yeah, those are pretty handy. Carry that in there. And then here's a little kicker. If you don't know about left-hand drill bits for broken bolt removal, etc., you should check that out. I'm probably going to do a video on these, put a little demonstration on them. It's pretty straightforward. You got a broken bolt. You take your left-hand bit, you run it out, run it backwards in your drill. And in some cases, not all, if you got a not rusted in there bolt, pretty corrosion free. If you run a little bit of never sees on your threads, but who does that? Because that stuff gets everywhere. These will back it out sometimes. You got the head sheared clean off, and you got smooth threads, and they're not been like engine block studs. Probably not going to work with this because, you know, once you get them hot and they rust up, seize up in the hole, it doesn't really work. This is your best case scenario. This is a quick solution for a broken bolt off in a hole. It doesn't work all the time, but it works enough of the time that they're handy to have around. And like I say, I'll try to do a video on these and show them off with some other stuff on broken bolt removal that I've learned over the years from an old timer that I thought the guy was a wizard the way he could remove stuff. And then of course you got sorry about the bong. Got the back pouch where you could even keep some more. You got another drill index you want to run or something fancy in the back pouch. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking, a little drill bag. And I've been trying it out lately, and it's worked pretty good. I mean, it keeps most of it organized. It's a specialty item where if you don't do a bunch of drill bag stuff, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you just want to run the regular tool setup. But like I say, I got my other big bag. I tried to downsize it into this, and it's just not the stuff I need, really. So there you go. Carry your drill, set of bits, some driver bits, and you got your holsters and your side pouches you can take off and wear them around if you're laddering. This thing's great on the ladder, up in the man lift. You're set to go. You got it up in there easy, and you can work nice. All right, so yeah, I think my next one I'm going to work on the drill bit, the left-handers, and some other fancy ways. I know if you're been in the business long enough, you probably know a lot of the tricks to get broken bolts, studs. But I figure I'll run a video on that and show off some of the things I've learned in case anybody needs something new. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. My drill bag setup that I'm testing out right now with the Veto SPMC. All right, have a great one.